Hey little guy, you know my buddy Six Shot? I know you've probably seen him somewhere. Then again, I feel like I've seen him somewhere. Hello everybody, Sparkster1701 here. We're taking a look at another Legacy United figure. This is Geocron. Geocron is a retool, unfortunately, of Boulder Crash that came out earlier this year. But he's also taking some inspiration from the Japanese series The Headmasters. The rock monsters on the planet Daira that was featured in the episode My Friend Six Shot were supposedly cited as the inspiration for the Armorizers this go-around, along with the Rock Lords from the competing GoBots toy line of the 1980s. And Geocron here has an all-new head as compared to Boulder Crash. So he looks more like he did come out of that episode. So nice attention to detail there. He is a core class figure, and he, like the new Galva, the Infernac Universe Galvatron, are going to be the last of the core class line. Hasbro has announced that they are discontinuing that segment of the toy line. So we will no longer be getting little mini weapon guys anymore. We'll take a look here at Geocron's accessory. And it is his blade, which also forms the front end of his motorcycle. So you can fold the blade to the back. All in all, nice little feature. At any rate, let's take a look here at Geocron's articulation. You can turn his head from side to side, and it is on a ball joint. It will look down a bit. You can raise his arm up, not too far there, but up to the side a bit. There we go, that's better. It can only go out that far, but it does rotate all the way around. You can bend his arm at the elbow a little more than 90 degrees, and since it's on a ball joint, it will have it does have a swivel-like motion, so he can have G.I. Joe battle grip. He can be twisted at his hips, though that does take a little effort due to this plastic piece in the right behind him. You can spread his legs apart, about so far. You can raise his legs at the hip 90 degrees, and you can bend them at the knee 90 degrees. So, unfortunately, like Boulder Crash, his articulation is extremely limited. Alright, let's get ready to transform Geocron. Start by coming here to his chest, and we fold up this plate here, like so. Then you'll go behind his head and fold up the front wheel of the motorcycle. Separate the shoulders from the body and move them back a bit. Rotate this section that his head is on, so it brings the motorcycle wheel to his chest. Then we're going to come down here and you're going to rotate the hip. This takes some doing to get it around that piece. That way we got the legs around. Turn him around. You're going to start to bend up the legs because these little protrusions here on his ankles, they connect to these holes in this central bar. So you'll get him to bend at the knee a bit, bring him up, and in they go, just like that. Then once they are in, you can finish folding the arms over at the shoulder and lay them in place. Then we'll take his weapon, fold the blade out to the back side, and then we attach it here on the front of the bike. Mine doesn't seem to want to attach very well. There we go. Now we got it in. And there we go. He is now a three-wheeled trike. But at least on this nice smooth table, he does roll pretty good. Then to turn him into a weapon, you simply fold the blade back out. And then he needs mounted in a hand. We still have Hot Shot available, so we'll use him as the example. Plug him in without removing the critical component. Which we unfortunately did. There we go. Got him in there, but unfortunately I think he's a little heavy for him to use, so we'll take him out before he knocks him over. Oh, there we removed it again. Mine doesn't seem to stay on very well. I didn't have this trouble with Boulder Crash, so wondering why I have it with Geocron. At any rate, we get down to my thoughts. I think in reality, Geocron probably should have been released first instead of Boulder Crash, since with him being an homage to a Japanese episode of the Transformer cartoon, I think I would have liked him to have been out before Boulder Crash. But that's just my opinion. Overall, I'm still kind of disappointed in him due to the fact that he's just basically a slight retool and repaint of another toy. This is a lot of what's killing the demand for the core class figures. Hasbro's making too many of them that are simple repaints. And unless you're a major die-hard fan, one guy is just as good as the other. So there really isn't much to tell the difference. So, if you already got Boulder Crash and you're happy with him, good for you. You're probably better at that. But if you're a major die-hard Transformer fan and have seen the Japanese series, maybe you might be interested in Geocron. Other than that, you're probably going to pass on him, especially if you already have Boulder Crash. And that's my review of Geocron. I hope you all enjoyed it. Please do remember that if you love the content we feature on this channel, I would appreciate a like, a share, a comment, and a subscription. This is Sparkster1701 saying I'll catch you all later.